questions like this that revolve around this.
The narrative of early season basketball tonight is thrown out the window as we have a heavyweight GMC matchup as Perth Amboy with a chip on their shoulder steps into a rockin' Anthony J. Katoya Gymnasium, home to the South Plainfield Tigers. So, division play opens up for both squads. South Plainfield 1-0 on the year after a very impressive win. Here we are. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Braden Tank, I'm Ryan Risk. So, Tank, how do you feel about this one here today?
No, I think it's going to be a great game. You know, Perth Amboy and South Plainfield are both similar in the rankings preseason for the GMC. So I think it's going to be a hard-fought battle tonight.
Coming into this one, South Plainfield, the home squad, is ranked 8th in Middlesex County. So the ranking, Perth Amboy's coming in here trying to take that ranking away from them and prove to everybody, hey, we are the team to beat. Amboy coming in here, beat South Plainfield in the Summer League. Rosters kind of changed there, but South Plainfield did complete the sweep last year. So let's focus a little things on Amboy here. Tell me what Amboy's got on the table.
Well, we'll start off by saying South Plainfield does kind of have Perth Amboy's number. They are 4 out of 5 in their last 5 against them. But, you know, tonight I think Coach Reed for Perth Amboy has to run the half-court, full-court press against South Plainfield. I mean, they've really struggled against Hillside on Wednesday night.
Yes, they did, big time. So we switch to that Perth Amboy roster. Shifty guards and a very athletic big man gets it done both on the gridiron and on the hardwood. Why don't you tell me about Mr. Levon Baltzer?
Yeah, Levon Ballhalser is a two-sport athlete, exceptional football player and exceptional basketball player. I think the matchup between him and Baressa Jawalaton at center will really dictate how this game turns out.
Then you switch over to South Plainfield. Yes, they're led by guard Jordan Jones. He started slow last game, got things done at the free throw line, shot better, yes, Tuesday night. But South Plainfield kind of switching up the lineup. Justin Vaca instead of the senior captain, Jaden Darling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, Jordan Jones is the leader of this team, and I really think he just has to facilitate for everyone. He has to play great defense like he's used to playing. You know, he'll get his buckets here and there, and obviously he's our team's best free throw shooter, so he'll give us scoring.
All right, now we're going to go to the starting lineups on the court, and we'll go over it over here as well.
That was good.
You'll kind of tell me the keys about them. So, Brian Polano, the junior guard, 5'10". Jadiel Mansueta, he is a combo guard captain, senior at 5'10". Levon Baltzer, forward 6'3". Yandel Suzian, he is a guard that is 6'1", number 12, and number 15, Justin Ramos. He's a guard standing in at 5'10" in his junior season.
Yeah, you know, we already went over Ballhauser and what he could do for this Perth Amboy team. But I really think we have to highlight Jadiel Mansueta, too. You know, his brother is also on the team, Orlando. But Jadiel, man, the leading scorer for this team, averaged just over 10. You know, he's an 86% free throw shooter last year. I mean, if this game gets to the crunch time, him versus Jones at the line, the two guards that are leading this game, I mean, this could really turn out to be a great game here in Anthony J. Katoya Gym.
So now you switch over to South Plainfield. Justin Vaca, number 3, guard, 5'11", the big man in the middle who looks to own the paint like he did last night, Baressa Jawala. He's a forward center standing in at 6'6" as a sophomore, still room to grow there. The number 10 senior, David Wallace at 6'1", and then the standout, Andrew Betta, forward 6'3" freshman who had 10 points in his last game. Then the senior guard committed to Rowan, Jordan Jones, who comes in at a 5'11" as a guard. So, pretty round lineup. South Plainfield going a little smaller here today. Still have some height, but they're also going younger. They played sloppy last game, so how do you think that'll play an effect here?
You know, I think Coach Greco's going to go back to the simple. He's going to give the ball to Andrew Bennett, his freshman. I mean, I know he's young and inexperienced, but he was the best go-to guy last game, and I really think that Jones, Vaca, the other guards on this team, Smith, Darling, they'll give the ball to him, and they'll let him do his thing, you know, and highlighting Baressa Jawala again. He's an amazing defender, and I really think today him versus Ballhauser will be one of the best matches we'll see in the GMC this year. So we'll see what the outcome of this game is, but I'm expecting a great one, Ryan.
So a game where both teams have a lot on the line. The early season loss can be damaging. We're going to the national anthem. We'll be back in just 30 seconds. So now, here we are back. It is officially time for tip-off. And it's finally great to say we're here for some GMC White Division basketball. Arguably one of the best conferences in the state.
Indeed.
So, not as much of a packed crowd as we thought there would be today, but it's still pretty packed. Packed house. It will get loud at times. People are saying this has the feel of a playoff game this early in the season, which is good. Both teams, Perth Amboy, older but less experienced, as you see on the stat sheet. Only 3 players have stats from last year, which is...
Yeah, this game will have huge implications down in like the in-depth into the season. I mean, as I said before, both teams are similar in size, athleticism, ranking. So if it comes down to seeding, and this game is really going to have it's going to be a big determination.
Perth Amboy, a Group 5 school. They are looking for their first sectional title since 1993. They have won the sectional title 6 times. Back when they were a Group 4, they did jump to Group 5, one of the bigger schools in the state. I believe they are the biggest school in the state for South Plainfield, who is a Group 3. So in the numbers, you could say it's an upset for South Plainfield if they get it. But in the rankings, it would be an upset if Perth Amboy does win. The unranked Perth Amboy Panthers are set to do battle with the 8th-ranked South Plainfield Tigers here at Anthony J. Catoya Gymnasium now. On for the tip for Perth Amboy is Lavon Baltzer, and for South Plainfield, it is the sophomore Baressa Jawala.
Yeah, they look very similar in height.
And it is caressed by the Panthers.
You know, Coach Greco, I think he's going back to the zone man today. He held Hillside to 48 points last game.
As Mantazuda's first shot goes out, but it is corralled in.
I mean, you can't expect much more from high schoolers, but holding a team to 48 points is a great.
There is no 22 for Perth Amboy on the roster. Looking at it, every number is on there but 3. So that might be Brian Paluniano, I believe. No, there is a 3. So Jones now with the ball, kicking it out to Wallace. Betta had a shot. Vodka corner 3. No.
Oh, great fight there underneath. You're going to see that all night.
So the ball will remain with South Plainfield. Sorry, little roster malfunction. There's no 12, so it might be, yeah, it's definitely Yandel Susan because he's starting. Vaca, way off.
You know why I like what Greco's doing? They're getting Justin Vaca open looks, the sophomore. I mean, he's a great shooter. We saw that last game there in his varsity debut.
Sloppy, early. Pilato looks to reset. 3-on-3 right there.
I want to see Perth Amboy get to the rim again.
Pilato, open look, and it's nothing but nylon.
Yeah, great look there for Perth Amboy. They saw Pilato open in their corner and nothing but net. As I like to say, barbecue chicken from them.
Yeah, barbecue chicken. They're looking to go Jones in the post. Way too much on it that time. As Pilato looks to push the pressure.
You know, one thing I love about Jordan Jones is even after a missed shot, he's hustling the next play. I mean, look at there. He missed that shot, sprinted right down the court and played great defense there.
So South Plainfield possession, like you said, Jones had the play defensively. Yes, I believe 22 is Yandel Suziana, Braden.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little bit.
They go down to Suziana. Back to Pilato. Cross-court pass, out of bounds.
Yeah, smart play there by the freshman, Andrew Bennett. Just let the ball go out of bounds. No need to risk maybe hitting that, turning it over, even though you could have got the turnover there, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So heads up, great heads up play there by Bennett.
South Plainfield in desperate need of a basket, down 5-0 in the early stages of this one. 2 minutes down, 6:09 remaining. And a timeout called by Greco.
You know, I want to see South Plainfield get to the hoop more. I mean, they're a great team when they try to get to the rim.
And we are back. Same lineups for both squads. Yeah, it is Susanna. It is. It has to be. So, sorry for the shaky start. We'll be just a little roster malfunction. Braden, what has shocked you the most early on?
By what?
Both South Plainfield.
This season, I just like the youth stepping up, really, between Vaca and Benna. I mean, they really like the two best scorers last game, and I want to see that throughout the season as they develop.
Yes, South Plainfield playing sloppy once again in a 5-0 hole, which isn't big, but back-to-back games starting off with no offense.
Yeah, you know what? Last game they started off sloppy and they regrouped. They played better throughout the quarters, and if they could do that today, they'll come out with another win and their first GMC win of the year. But the turnovers have to stop. I mean, look at there. They have two guys down court.
And to the half-court pass from Pilano. It's 2.
Paulino already off to a good start with 5 points.
Transition 3 for Betta is off the back of the rim.
I love that shot there, but when you're down early 7-0, I feel like you just have to slow the ball down and just try to get to the rim, man.
Pilano receives the pass from Mantazua. Back to Ramos. To Suzanne.
Great defense here by Vaca.
Vaca gets too physical and draws the foul.
Yeah, Vaca was almost irritating Suzanne in there. That was great defense. It's a very skilled South Plainfield team on the defensive side. Great job by Gregor throughout the summer, fall, and winter to develop these guys and really bring out the best in them.
Yes, they have been great.
See how Ballhauser works the high post here. He is a quarterback. He can maybe play make a little bit.
Amboy looking for a good shot here. South Plainfield playing suffocating defense. Susanna tries to test Betta, and no. Tip-tapped around, and it's finally regained by Jones. Jones off his own foot as he was trying to push the pressure. This left-handed guard here, Jadiel Mantazua, is playing great, but Jones pickpockets him. Draws the contact and gets it to fall.
I'm repeating myself here. Great jobs by Jones again. He had a turnover there last time. He missed the bucket. He comes back on the defensive side, gets the steal there and the M1. I mean, that's just great leadership and great skill there from the guard.
Yes, it is. Great skills from the guard. Jones looks to cut this lead to 4.
There's a reason this kid's playing at the next level.
Yes. No, swishes around the rim. Battle for the board. Refs are letting him play. Mantazua gets swatted back, but it doesn't matter as Susanna gets it down.
Yeah, great block there by Vaca, but Susanna just got the ball right back in his hands, and that was an easy bucket.
Ramos with a foul there. Now checking in senior forward A.J. Perales, senior guard Jaden Darling, and sophomore guard Micah Anderson. Looking to switch things up, hopefully on the offensive end here.
Yeah, I like what Coach Greco's doing here, getting some different looks. I mean, down 7 early. It's not always a good start, but you know what? You can always go up from there.
Jones tried to engineer the offense, swings it to Wallace. A lot of movement. Still haven't found the open shot. Perales on the perimeter looking for something. Darling straight away off the front end, but Anderson regains it. Back to Darling with the teardrop. No. As Baltzer rebounds it.
Perth Amboy has to capitalize here. They can really get a strong lead right here.
Susanna tries to drive
nice
baseline as Pilano drops in the easy 2.
I mean, this has really been a two-man show so far from Paulino and Susanna. I mean, Susanna there got to the rim. He kind of gave the South Plainfield defenders a hard time. Paulino cut to the hoop, and they got the easy bucket there.
Nice pass! And Baltzer slams it down with one hand in transition.
And that's the athleticism we were talking about. I mean, this kid is a two-sport athlete, and he can really get up there. The athleticism is off the charts.
As Jones drops in an easy 2.
This game might come down to transition offense here. Perth Amboy's transition offense has been nothing but great so far tonight.
So don't know what happened. Perth Amboy up by 9, 13-4 after Jones. It was Jones with 2. So South Plainfield looks to cut this lead. 33-24 left. Now into the game, the other Mantazuna brother, Orlando,
nice
with
look
the
again.
nice feed to Baltzer, and he puts in the one-handed lay.
I mean, as a center there, Perales, he can't leave ball hauls are open. He can't fall for that pick and roll.
The balls are again. Susanna trying to make a move. Johnny L knocks it down home.
Yeah, and that's just going to be a killer right there. I mean, that was a tough shot, and Perth Amboy's leading scorer from last year gets his first points of the night. And they could capitalize here.
Draws the foul, no and one. South Plainfield down by 14 early. Wow. Perth Amboy came to play.
Yeah, I really think it's just been the transition offense so far. I mean, Perth Amboy is a quick team. They get down the court quick, and they look for their guy Ballhauser, and their point guards Paulino and Susanna have just been facilitating amazingly tonight.
First one's good for Manzueta.
The other brother, Manzueta, Orlando, averaged 4.5 last year with his first points of the night. Pretty good brother duo,
Yes,
I would say. Big things for them to come this year.
Both lefties.
That's interesting. I'm assuming they're twins.
So Bennett checks in for Wallace. Greco looks to try to get the offense going. It's not over for South Plainfield yet. We've seen him down in games like this all the time.
Yeah, I think that was a rebounding move there, and also a scoring move. I mean, Bennett is a great rebounder for his height.
Yeah.
A little bit taller than Wallace, but not discrediting Wallace. He's a great rebounder too and scorer.
This game is far from over as they can only connect on one free throw there. 19-4 is the lead. Anderson.
South Plainfield's just not getting any open looks right now. I mean, this defense right now is just they're suffocating South Plainfield.
Jones trying to put the moves on Polano. Goes nowhere.
Oh, nice pass.
Anderson from the corner. Off the front of the rim.
You'll see that arm all year from Bennett. He's also a baseball player. Great look there.
Bottom for Susanna. And the lead is now 18.
Yeah, sloppy start here from South Plainfield. I mean, way too many open threes. We've seen Susanna knock down one, Manzetto knock down one, and Paulina knock down one. I think they've had maybe 4 attempts so far in the first, 6 minutes now?
And Perth Amboy shocking everybody
Yeah,
here.
for Coach Greco to have great defenses year in and year out, this defense does not look great so far tonight. They have to just relax, and they can't leave these open threes because Perth Amboy's slinging it right now.
So out of the timeout, South Plainfield down 18 with 2:02 left to go in the first quarter.
And I think Coach Greco came out of timeout and said, you guys got to just relax, calm down, slow the ball down, and just try to create, man. Can't play too fast. You can't play at a different pace than you're used to.
Yes. So Jones looked to get everything starting. Guarded by Orlando Montezuma.
You know, Perth Amboy's really surrounding the paint here.
As Betta.
They're giving
Deep
South Plainfield a
three,
tough time to get inside. Great job there by Jones.
Jones looking to give him a little burst of life. And gets it through the contact. Waiting on the call from the official there. Little delayed reaction from us, but Jones gets the 2 as South Plainfield looks to turn things around.
Yeah, we're seeing the typical from Jones. Outstanding defensive game so far, but he's also South Plainfield's only points right now with 6. I mean, this is a much better offensive game for him than the last game. It's a really great turnaround so far tonight. I love what I see.
I think South Plainfield just kind of shocked how Amboy came out.
Yeah, they're going to bring Baressa Jawala back into the game, David Wallace, Jaden Darling, and they're going to keep Anderson and Jones in.
As Jones, once again, can't get anything from the line.
And Jones' specialty last game was free throws, but I'm sure he'll find it.
As Jones tried to lock him down. And it's swatted down by Jawala. Tells him, no, that's my lane. Get out.
Yeah, we saw that all last game. We're going to see that tonight, too. Just want to see the matchup between him and Ballhalzer. I mean, I really want to see Ballhalzer get the ball when Jawala's on defense. It's going to be must-watch TV.
It's going to test Jawala for the rest of the season
Yeah.
as Jones pickpockets it out of the air. Look at him go. 8 points for the senior standout, and he's South Plainfield's only light right now of life.
Yeah, Jones is pestering this Perth Amboy offense right now. I mean, he's probably 4 steals now tonight, and we're only 7 minutes into this game.
Look at that. South Plainfield is still down, but you can
That's
hear the
his fifth.
crowd. And there goes Jones again. He might have a record tonight with steals, and there's a tie-up. So the lead is
18 right now.
it's still 18?
My mistake, 16.
16. So Jones, their only hope of life, and South Plainfield's playing a lot better. They could tie this thing up in the second quarter if they continue to play defense this way.
I mean, Jones might have a record for steals in the first quarter right now for 5 already. I mean, have to check the NewJersey.com record books, but that's got to be some kind of record.
As Susanna can't get it to go, and Wallace comes down with the rebound. Little contact on the arm, no.
That was a great take there from Susanna. Almost got it in.
And the crowd is now getting into it.
Blackout tonight.
Can Susanna get it done to the other end? No, he hurt Jones. And that's just his presence on defense right there. He heard Jones's footsteps coming, and nothing happened. So that's big and key here. With 32 seconds left, things are starting to change around for South Plainfield.
Yeah, Susanna almost heard the ghost of Jones coming from behind him. We got a little spooked there.
As back into the game is Vaca, who had a great game last night with 11 points, or 2 nights ago, versus Hillside. Darling, nice move. 12 feet away. Can't get it to go. But that matchup, the rebounding matchup, has gone one or the other way between Jawala and Balzer. And Jones with another steal, make that 6. And Smith is fouled on the transition.
This is incredible stuff right now. I mean, even if the big lead right now by Perth Amboy, this is still incredible.
So no transition foul. It is just a normal reach-in as South Plainfield go with a heavy guard look of Smith, Jones, Darling, and Vaca.
Oh, he
Here
might
goes-
dunk this here.
And he does yet again. Balzer, the one-handed flush.
Has Balzer's second one-handed dunk of the game so far. I mean, this kid can really get up there. It's going to be a killer all night.
So after one, Amboy is up by
16.
South Plainfield not playing their best half, but they've played better. Best quarter, they played better towards the end. We'll be back in just a few moments. Back here, Amboy with a 16-point lead. Greco telling his team they need to come out strong. So, Braden, what are your keys for South Plainfield in this second quarter?
I mean, I really think they got to protect the underneath the hoop. I mean, Ballhauser just getting – he's just dunking everywhere. I mean, you don't really typically see this from high schoolers in the GMC as well. You see this from, like, private school players, but this is great stuff we're seeing.
He shocked the rim. Everybody is in shock here.
And another key I have is I think South Plainfield has to like slow down on allowing these threes. I mean, Perth Amboy's capitalized on every attempt they've had so far. They're shooting at a clip of almost 80%.
As Jawala gets the board there, kicks it out. Betta straight away. No. And tipped around yet again.
You know, a struggle asking for South Plainfield's rebounds, but they look a lot better tonight.
As Susanna got up there and gets the and one over Baressa. Did I just see that right? Did I see that with my own eyes? Over the 6'6" center?
Yeah, you would think we're watching the Harlem Globetrotters out here right now.
Jesus. 5'10" over 6'6". I think Robbie Hummel said it once. He just dunked over a Mack truck. Jesus.
Yeah, they look like Jaden Ivey out here, former Purdue guard. I mean, fast break dunks after dunks.
They look to increase this lead to 19 here. Susanna does, so the lead is 19 for Perth Amboy. South Plainfield still a little shocked.
Susanna with a really strong night so far, already 10 points.
And Baressa cannot get it to fall, but he is fouled, so he'll be going to the charity stripe for 2 here. But still, wow, the athleticism from Amboy. They've definitely put in some work in the offseason.
I mean, I really think the Susanna ball hauls are doing could be one of the best in the state all year, and really top 3 in the GMC. I mean, we see teams like Colonia, South Plainfield, St. Joe's, St. Thomas, but so far, from what I've seen from Amboy, I think they have great potential in this team. This is a great early start in the GMC. Now, granted, game's not over. Anything can happen, but with a strong lead at 19, and pending on these free throws, I love what I see so far.
As Baressa Jawala misses the first one, but wow, I think we saw 3 dunks today. I don't think we've seen 3 dunks in a season before.
Yeah, I don't remember doing any games where I've seen this many dunks. I mean, I see guys like Aiden Durkak and Colonia dunk the ball a lot, but that's really it.
As Wallace looks to take it away, they call a foul.
I mean, we have some guys on South Plainfield, too, who could dunk. Benna, Wallace, Jawala, Perales. I mean, if they get a fast break opportunity like that, we can see this, too, this year. Just comes down to if the opportunity comes.
So South Plainfield down 19 with 7:16 left to play in the second quarter. Early stages still, as Wallace playing nice defense.
It almost looks like Greco's went to a 1-3-1. You know, one guy at the top pressuring the ball handler. They got 3 in the middle defending the perimeter, and they got 1 guy underneath.
Ooh, right around Perales there for Casey Abreu, the sophomore.
Yeah, Joala just can't jump there. I mean, Abreu's a little bit smaller, and right under there, he got under his arms to put the ball right up. That's a bucket you can't allow there.
As Jones draws contact again, going to the line. He's been to the line twice, hasn't made any free throws. 0 for 2 today, as he's looking to knock down 2 here to bring South Plainfield a little closer in this one-sided
Yeah, Jones
game
is still
so
the
far.
only scorer tonight, so I think Greco really needs to get the best out of his scoring guards, centers, and forwards. You know, really his whole team.
It's been rough for South Plainfield, very. As he does finally get one down, 1 for 3 on the night. That's 33%. As the student section is filling up a little bit.
Yeah, similar crowd to last game. Blackout tonight.
As Jones gets them both, so the lead is 19.
In double digits already with 10. Still the lone scorer of South Plainfield.
He's had all their 10 points. Polano trapped in the corner. Brother-to-brother action.
Yeah, South Plainfield really had no weak side defense there or help. So if Abreu was able to get that ball out of the corner, it would have been not good for South Plainfield.
As that time Abreu gets the ball taken away.
Oh, nice
Betta
pass.
to Wallace off the glass. And the lead is now 17.
We have a new scorer for South Plainfield. You know what? That was a great look by Ben. He used his long arms to get the ball right over the running defender and got it right into Wallace for an easy lay.
Corner Mantazua knocks it down again as Jones was knocked down way before the play even happened. Could have been a foul underneath the basket, but Perth Amboy now up by 20.
Yeah, Manzuda with 6 points on 2 threes, and that's just a momentum killer there.
As Jones gets it, so the lead is back to 18.
You know, Jones answers back, but you know what? South Plainfield had something going there. They finally scored someone besides Jones, and then that 3, that's just, again, a momentum killer. Great trap there from Tigers. I love how Greco really switches up this defense depending on the looks he gets.
And they call a block on Perales. Very weird call. What do you think?
I'm more wondering if they're calling the N1 there. He actually made that tough shot. It looks like a circus out there.
They say it's on the floor. So 32-14 is the score. Perth Amboy in favor. 5:39 left.
You know what? The shots Perth Amboy's getting up right now, I think you design a 3 here. Call
And a foul on Perales.
And back to back there. That's not good. One of your better defenders, too. I mean, he had what? At least 4 blocks last game.
He
was a great guy underneath.
Think about this. I'm still thinking about this dunk. That was a highlight reel dunk. Looking at it like, Jesus, over Baressa.
Yeah, we've seen 3 highlight reel dunks already.
Will there be another?
Stephanus Ahia Armas, first time checking the game at center.
Circus shot, foul. So that is only the 3rd team foul for Perth Amboy.
Yeah, Ahia Armas got to step up big now with Perales.
Yep.
In foul trouble, likely not seeing minutes till the second half.
So Ramos coming in for Manzueta. Let's see if Jones can get things going still. Tough here.
Amboy's going to run the man defense here. It's been working well all night. Keep running it. Good flow.
Jones gets it again from about 7 feet out.
Jones is having a great night so far.
Indeed. South Plainfield still, now they're running a 3-2, it looks like.
14 points on high efficiency.
Then they go back to man.
Something we're going to see all year.
Amboy not knowing what to do. South Plainfield now playing suffocating defense. As Ramos finds a spot.
Oh, Ramos missed a corner.
And then he travels. So great defensive possession there for South Plainfield as the lead. As the score is 32-16 with 4:55 remaining.
Ramos was able to pivot his head a little bit. He had Susanna wide open in the corner. And that really could have been a killer.
Jones thought about it. Going to drive again. And he's going to get to the line again. What can he not do? Every time he drives, he's going back to the charity stripe. He is the sole reason why South Plainfield is still in this game here today.
He's a really aggressive player. When he gets to the rim, I mean, he really reminds me of a local kid, Jordan Durkak at Rutgers. He draws a lot of fouls and shoots at a great clip from the line.
Yes.
And can finish, too, when he gets there.
So if Jones makes both, the lead would be 14. He does get it again from the line. So the lead is 15, 32-17 with 4:45 remaining. As Orlando Manzueta comes in for Justin Ramos. Jones, the second try from the line. And he does get it. So the lead is 14. South Plainfield creeping up here tonight. Manzueta guarded by Wallace.
Yeah, South Plainfield's definitely changing the pace of this game a little bit. They got to keep sending pressure on Perth Amboy.
Jones tried to go for a 7th steal, but couldn't.
Yeah, Jones is pestering Manzueta right now.
And he
cannot.
cannot.
Chucked up a shot, yeah.
He can't get it to fall. So South Plainfield, the momentum is starting to shift.
That's great defense.
3 here, and you're looking good. Jones drives again. No, weird shot there. But then he goes back and tries to get it done on
That
defense.
was almost like a heat check. When you're playing this good, that's the kind of shot you want to take.
Here's a heat check from 3 as Manzueta is on fire from deep.
This kid looks like Curry out here. 3 for 3 so far tonight with 9 points on 3 straight threes.
35-18 is the score.
It's a great plug three-point shooter.
And Jones is going to the line yet again.
Yeah, Jones is single-handedly keeping South Plainfield to this game right now. This is some great stuff.
35-18 is the score. So if Jones makes both, we'll cut it down to 15. This has been nuts. Jones sinks the first one.
Yeah, his free throws were big last game. They're going to come up big again tonight if they're able to cut this lead.
Anderson back in the game, and now Leonardo Hernandez, the senior guard, standing in at 5'9", checks in for the first time tonight.
Yeah, I'll see what Hernandez can make this time on the court.
And Jones gets the second. So the lead is 15. South Plainfield can cut it to single digits before halftime, and if they do, they are in great hands to take over.
Trayvon Smith also in the game for the first time. So we have a very
Second time.
It's a very different lineup that we've seen from the first game. We got Micah Anderson out here, David Wallace, Stephanus, Area Arma, Trayvon Smith, and Justin Vaca. So far they're playing great defense, especially Anderson here.
They got their trapping angles.
Oh, no.
Manzueta. That's his first miss, and South Plainfield catches a big-time break.
Yeah, that almost went ugly. I mean, Manzueta was wide open. A little bit more of a charity touch, and that's in for his 4th straight 3.
As they say, Wallace palmed the basketball.
And South Plainfield only down by 15 now. I mean, there's definitely room to work with.
Manzueta, Johnny L. Manzueta, keeps on hitting these shots. It might be.
If I'm Coach Reed, I'm getting Manzueta as open as I can. I'm designing everything to clump up everyone in the middle of the court, get everyone underneath, and leave Manzueta open.
Drives baseline.
Great hands there from Smith.
Tipped around, and Arama making a big play. Smith takes it. Shifty ball handler, reminds you of Kyrie Irving. Spins.
No foul there. They're going to call travel.
And they do call a travel. So a wild play, something you'll see only.
Yeah, the sophomore Casey Brewer there just, he got the ball. It was a little bit of ticky-tack to get the ball, and he just slipped there almost. A little soft spot on the court. 35-20 with 2:45 remaining. We'll be back in just a few moments after the timeout.
As everybody is starting to jump around as South Plainfield is in their own little house of pain here as Perth Amboy came to play.
Yeah, are we in Madison, Wisconsin right now?
No.
I feel like a Badger right now. It's like I just had a Woodbridge game, maybe.
So, they are ready to begin. But is South Plainfield ready to pack it up yet? I don't think they are.
They're going to bring Jones back into the game. Very similar lineup. They're playing small ball here. All guards except Wallace is a forward.
Combo guard.
If I'm Coach Reed, I'm getting ball hauser right to the scorer's table right now. I'm bringing out size.
Wallace. No, from the corner, but Jones gets the rebound, and it's staying this way. Heads up play to throw it off Pilato.
Yeah, great effort there from Jones. And great heads up play, too, to throw it right off of the defender.
So, it's still South Plainfield's ball. It goes to Smith.
Nice hands there.
It's still staying this way as it's off Hernandez.
Yeah, I'm still surprised Coach Reed isn't bringing out ball haulers. I mean, Ryan, in this situation when South Plainfield's running small ball, it would be ideal to bring out your athletic big man.
Ball hauser, you know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of a KD kind of player. You don't see it?
Yeah, except KD plays forward, though. But he's a 3-level scorer. We haven't really seen ball hauser shoot yet or pull up with a mid-range.
As Jones again gets it done.
Yeah, it was almost a circus shot there.
The lead is 13, 35-22. 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. Pilato has no idea what to do with it. Vaca playing tight on green.
Oh, nice look.
Abreu calls a jump ball. Heads up play by Wallace, but it's staying with the Tigers. So, you're coming in. The tide's kind of changing. As the standout three-way scorer freshman, Andrew Bennett checks in. Has no idea what he's doing, though, as it is a defensive possession.
Yeah, South Plainfield now has some size out here.
Yes, they do. That's what you want. Can't leave Hernandez that open.
Let's try to get the ball to Manzetta.
They go to Abreu,
Oh, nice move.
who will draw the contact and get the flush.
Yeah, I love the little hop step there from Abreu. Got right under the arms again. He's a smaller big man, but he's physical.
Looking to make this lead 16. No stats on Abreu last year.
It reminds me of a crafty big man like a Travion Williams, maybe. A little bit older of a name.
As he gets it. Was it Travion Williams at Purdue?
Yep.
Number 50?
Little Purdue references tonight. Great players, though, there.
Lead is 16 for Amboy. Gets it down to Baressa. As it's a jump ball. And Perth Amboy is feeling themselves here today in Katoya Gymnasium.
A great effort in hands there from Hernandez. He's still scoreless on the night, but he's been pestering the South Plainfield offense tonight.
Another kind of, they go smaller against South Plainfield as Wallace checks in for Baressa Jawala.
Yeah, I agree with it, honestly.
Jones underneath again.
Yeah, Jordan's having a career game right now. I mean, he's keeping South Plainfield single-handed in this game.
The lead is 14, 1:20 left. Jones had great defense, and Betta causes the shot, though, And it is a foul.
Yeah, Jones might hit his all-time high right now in points. He's at 22 already in the first half. We still have 1:15 to play.
Foul charge to Polano. 5th team foul, so South Plainfield is in the bonus, and here comes Justin Vaca, who's looking for his points, first points of the day.
I mean, they're only down 14 right now. These free throws could be big. Knock down 2, make it a 12-point game. Really puts the pressure on Perth Amboy.
Shocked the student section. So he
That's
gets
big,
it,
that's
punches
big.
the whole rim. South Plainfield goes on defense in a game where they need the crowd. The student section is still sitting down, something you don't see a lot. You go anywhere else, I've been to a couple South River games, a couple games across the GMC. It is jumping through the whole game. Here, not so much today. Did Perth Amboy take the crowd out of it early?
Yeah, I like to see a better effort from the student section. I mean, maybe when the game gets closer, down the stretch, we might see them get up, but so far, really nothing from them.
As Vaca gets both. 3-on-3 yet again right there. Battle of the threes. Who's doing it better? Vaca has him in a straight jacket.
This is great defense here.
As
Jones
it's taken
over
away.
court.
Jones all alone. Foul and one again! Jordan Jones single-handedly keeping South Plainfield in this game, and the Rowan commit can turn the lead down to 11. What can't this kid do?
Yeah, this is exceptional stuff here from Jordan Jones. And you can tell by the excitement from Ryan.
Wow. Sorry for everybody's eardrums, but you gotta be excited for that.
You would think with this effort it'd be a close game. It's still a 12-point lead for Perth Amboy. I mean, I love the effort here from South Plainfield.
It's an 11-point Perth Amboy lead. Amboy looking to push the pace.
25 points now for Jones. I really want to see the fans get into it now. And by the way, South Plainfield's defense has really stepped it up in the last 5 minutes.
Yes, they have.
As you see
And
there.
it's another turnover, and South Plainfield has the ball again. Wow. Jones looking to get everything going.
Sub 35 left on the clock.
Benno with possession. Here goes the shifty playmaker, Jones. Kicks it out. Vaca. Jones
great
gets the
effort there by
rebound.
Jones.
He needs to get back on defense.
Perth Amboy has numbers. Oh, Mazzuella's got to see him there. He had Susanna wide open underneath the rim.
But Mansueta is going to the line. But can we just take a minute to talk about Jordan Jones here? He's doing everything. He's putting the team on his back when they need him the most. And Braden, it's a single-digit lead.
Only 9 points now. Yeah, Jones is having a career night. We could really see him at
25
this pace of the game right now. He could really put
has
up 40.
25. This is his career high.
We could really see him put up 40. That's been said and missed since the first one.
He is having a legacy game here. Talked to him earlier. He said, hey, I'll do whatever the team needs me to do. And he's doing that right now.
This is now a 10-point lead for Perth Amboy. 39-29. 20 seconds remaining in the first half. South Plainfield's likely going to chew the clock down here. Try to get one last final shot off. I think the ball goes to Jones.
Yes, the ball is going to go to Jones. You know it. So, with 8 seconds, Jones spins. Falls short.
Half-court
3.
heave there. They blocked it. Partially blocked.
And that is the half. So Perth Amboy takes a 10-point lead into the half, but South Plainfield coming back. And we are back. So we are back. South Plainfield is going to have possession here. This is big time. Braden, 39-29, 8 minutes. Start of the third quarter. We are live.
Now Coach Greg with the ball. Right to Jordan Jones' hands. 25 first half points. Career numbers so far.
Jones indeed does have the hot hand. They go down to the big man, Baressa. Little hook shot like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And that's a matchup I wanted to see. Ballhalter and Jawala both out on the court. Ballhalter hasn't been on the court in a while.
You don't want to leave the lane open for Baltheiser.
You know, he was sitting at the top of the key there. No one was guarding him. No one was guarding him on the perimeter. So you know what he did? Took a hop step, went to the rim, and drew the foul. So I love what I saw there.
So Baltheiser going to the line. He was a 60% free throw shooter last year, so not automatic. It's always a toss-up when he goes to the line, as he makes the first one.
He jinxed it a little bit.
So the lead is 9.
7 points down the night for Baltheiser.
As Baltheiser misses there, so 50.
Oh, that's a big rebound there from Perth Amboy. Oh, nice look.
And they go down low to Pilato. So the lead increases to 11, 42-31, 7:23
Not only can
left.
Manzetto shoot, he's a great playmaker. And he saw Polino wide open under after that offensive rebound by Susanna, and it was just butter from there. It is now an 11-point lead for Perth Amboy.
Susanna looking for the open shot. They go to Orlando Montezuma. Baltheiser.
Yeah, it looks like Coach Reed is designing shooting plays for Manzueta. Luckily for South Plainfield, Jones is all over that.
On the low block, and Baltzer gets the circus shot to go.
Yeah, that was a great charity bounce there off the rim for Baltheiser. I mean, everything was covered, and he somehow got that off. Oh.
As here goes Amboy back. And he dunks it again. Baltzer with another one-handed slam.
And you can see the immediate impact Baltheiser has as Coach Greco calls a timeout. And like I'm saying, he was not on the court at all for the second quarter. Now he's back out, and he has an early 5 points for Amboy to now extend the lead to 15 points after it was cut to 9 coming into the second half.
So for South Plainfield, a lot can happen still. You see they had the chance to cut it down, come back, but now Perth Amboy just taking the reins again. If South Plainfield doesn't cut this to single digits by the end of this quarter, you might be able to close the book on this one.
And I think Coach Reed just has to do one of those bread and butter, Susanna and Baltheiser, and throw a little bit of oil, you can say, in their olive oil with Munzetta.
They gel perfect, bread and butter. So, how do you pronounce the name? Baltheiser? Baltheiser?
Baltheiser.
Baltheiser?
Yeah.
And Manzueta. Baltheiser. It's like, you know what it reminds me of? Northwestern's Baltheiser. $15 is the lead. Jones looking to create some fireworks. I don't think South Plainfield's made a single 3 attempt, but Jones fires one and no.
Yeah, that was great defense there, but from Hernandez. My mistake, Susanna on Jones. Jones kind of had to force that shot there. There was really nothing else to do.
They're putting better on Baltzer now. Baltheiser. Baltzer.
You know, they're both athletic, great size.
His 7th steal for Jones. Anderson gets the kiss off the glass. As Orlando Manzueta gets clobbered on the ground. The lead is 13 for Perth Amboy, 46-33 with 5:48 remaining. So now Ramos checks back into the game, guarded tightly by Anderson from the opponent free throw line. And Darling now with the steal, and it's staying with South Plainfield after it was last touched by Susanna.
Great hustle there from Darling.
Getting chippy, but this is how South Plainfield needs it to be if they want it to go in their favor.
That's back-to-back plays from the two senior guards, Darling and Jones. Both leaders of this team, both playing great defense.
I think Jones has 7 steals now.
Yeah, around. I mean,
South Plainfield still yet to make a 3-point attempt. Perales had the open look, decided not to take it. As the possession stays with South Plainfield. So, Jones cutting. Carves his way to the cup. Can't get it to go. Perales puts it up, and he does.
Yeah, Perales should have shot the three there. Coach Greco visibly upset. Gets the putback right there. Great rebound there from the senior /center.
Is Jadiel Mansueta going to strike back? Screen set.
This pick and roll action's been great all night.
What? Weird, very weird call.
Yeah, they're going to call the charge.
They were. Weird call by the ref. I thought he was it looked like it with his charge call. Looked like he was called too. I was looking at the ref for the call. He's been very delayed with him. But the charge call does go in favor of South Plainfield. That's why I was confused.
They called the charge on Ballhauser. Great acting there from Anderson, even if it was a
that
call.
definitely was a charge. South Plainfield still yet to make a three-point attempt as Jones carves his way to the cup yet again. I think he has to have over 30.
Just short.
Just short. How many? 29?
I believe 27.
As Mansueta says, whatever you can do, I can do better.
Yeah, Mansueta playing great tonight. Shooting mostly threes, but got a two there.
South Plainfield in desperate need of a three.
Great ball movement.
Betta right outside the elbow, gets it to fall, and the momentum is starting to change.
Yeah, that's been his first points of the game there. But you know what? That was great ball movement by the Tigers. They always look for the open guy. Betta saw a gap in the defense there. Shot the pull-up Jay, and it's great from there.
Darling playing suffocating defense. Ramos tries to get it, no, and the possession is corralled by Perales. South Plainfield running. Betta.
No foul there.
Very weird. The refs are letting him play. Another three-quarter off. South Plainfield catches a big break, and the possession goes to the Tigers. I think that's only Jadiel Mansueta's second missed three today. He's been having himself another record night, and in comes Justin Vaca, a very great scorer.
Yeah, South Plainfield called a break there.
What's so funny? What? What are they doing? Jones was cutting. He tries to put it over the tower that Balzer is, but cannot.
Yeah, the outcome's not always great when you try to shoot a ball over Ballhauser, especially with his rim protection.
They call Jones for foul. You know, Jones also reminds me of Jaden Ivey. I don't know if we said it earlier.
Yeah, I brought it up.
He reminds me of Ivey big time.
Yeah, they have very similar play styles and great impacts for their team.
Ivey did elevate that Purdue team to the next level.
Just like Jones elevates the South Plainfield team.
Mansueta driving. That is Orlando, it is. And a foul on the floor on A.J. Perales.
Yeah, Greco might get him out of the game. He's been in foul trouble all night. He didn't see the floor in the second quarter. He might already have that. He have four now.
Both Perales and Greco standing in disbelief.
You know, it's always tough to go up for a rebound against Ballhauser.
The lead is stayed at 9.
And they call another one on Perales or Bena, I'm not sure. I believe Perales.
Yeah, Perales. You say he got him on the neck there.
He may be fouled out now.
Yeah, and Perales fouled out. Very weird. That is his 5th. And I think a good acting job there.
Yeah, a little confusion on the court right now.
Perales not too happy. That was one of those ticky-tacky fouls. They have been calling them all game. They called there. Very weird. So a little confusion on the court. Greco having a word with the officials.
48-39, 3:23 remaining in the third quarter. Perth Amboy still holding a strong lead. Not so strong as before, but
we said
still a strong lead.
South Plainfield wants a chance. We have to cut it down to single digits, and they have.
I mean, we really haven't seen a guy on South Plainfield yet. I mean, it's been a small sample size, only a game and a half so far. We haven't seen a go-to guy from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they have.
I think South Plainfield really needs that tonight.
They need to get
especially in a game like this where one big shot could change the momentum of the game.
So they're not shooting yet again, and it's swatted by Vaca, but Amboy regains possession. There goes Vaca all alone. Yes, he does. The lead is now 7, the shortest it has been since, I believe, 2 minutes into the game for Amboy.
Yeah, and that's the momentum shifter I'm talking about, even if it's not a three. It's a block, steal, and then 2 for Vaca.
Student section still not getting into it for some reason. Down low. That looked like it was all ball there. Wow.
Yeah, Balls are magnets at drawing fouls.
Big
I mean,
time.
Jawala and Prowse both having trouble with him
His
tonight. Staying out of
foul
foul
drawing
trouble.
ability, you know who reminds me of? Luka Garza. His ability to draw
Almost
fouls.
like a Zach Edey.
Yeah, Zach Edey was awesome at it. So, Perth Amboy as a team shot 65.8% from the arc as the first one falls. The lead is back to 8.
Ball hauls are now at 6 points this quarter.
South
12
Plainfield's
on the night.
been flirting with that line and making it come close.
You know what? Perth Amboy has to take advantage of the charity stripe here. As Ball Hauser only makes one.
Gophers out. Jones is going to look to push the pace. Almost slips.
8-point lead. A bucket would be huge here for the Tigers.
Vaca drives baseline and another turnover.
Great hands and great rim protection there by Ball Hauser.
South Plainfield just hasn't been able to put 2 great back-to-back offensive possessions ending in points yet at all today. Something that's carried on from last game. Cutting. Miscommunication. And it's going back to South Plainfield.
Yeah, I think Paulina Manzueta were on the same page there, Let me get the ball at the top of the key. Manzueta cuts to the rim, but it seems like he cut just a tad, a bit too late, and Paulina already got the ball underneath him. It's just a sloppy turnover there for Perth Amboy. One you cannot afford in this kind of moment, especially when South Plainfield's creeping back.
That's a 2 for Betta, not a 3, a 2.
And that's the consequence of a bad play. I mean, Andrew Bennett just answers back. So now a 6-point game. Perth Amboy 49, South Plainfield 44.
Vaca almost tips it away,
2 minutes remaining.
but they call him for another foul. So South Plainfield's going to the line. He got him with the hug. But here's something that is still weird to me. You have a 6-point game after being down 22 points, and the student section is still sitting down. That makes me very angry. That doesn't make you think about this. 6-point game. The opponents are shooting free throws. They're still sitting down. That needs to change.
Go say something.
South Plainfield needs a 6th man. I am going to say something. Our producer, Sean, is looking at me like I have 8 heads.
As is the whole student section right now.
As he gets the second one.
Susanna with his first points in the second half.
Yes. Anderson looking to get something going on offense. Betta kind of has a hot hand right now. Back
nice
to
cut.
Anderson. Yes!
That's great work from the youth there. Bennett saw the open cup there from Micah Anderson.
And the
That's
crowd
Anderson's
is getting into it. The student section starting to rise to their feet. South Plainfield needs a defensive possession. I can barely hear myself think. Manzueta, is he going to silence the crowd? 50, 45, 135 remaining. And a timeout called by Perth Amboy. South Plainfield wanted the 5-second call. They didn't get it. And the student section has finally risen to their feet as Anthony J. Katoya Gymnasium is on the brink of eruption.
Yeah, Anderson and Benna getting the crowd going. The parents, the cheerleaders, the students, they're getting everyone.
Everybody is
Love to see
getting
some of the
hyped
youngins.
as from freshman to senior, the connection is finally hitting. Something they haven't had all year, and it's showing right now. And I think all the parents from the first row to here can hear me right now, and they're laughing, but it's okay, because this is what we live for. Close basketball in arguably one of the best conferences in the state. So this is what you live for here, especially in the thing that we do. This is what's great. We can just be ourselves. It's awesome.
Yeah, I think at one point it's a 21-point lead, I believe, for Perth Amboy. It's already cut down to 5. I mean, I told you, down the stretch, free throws, big shots, comes up big.
So now, will the crowd rise to their feet? 50-45, 133 remaining. And the crowd does get to their feet in support of their Tigers.
Yeah, there's a great chance in this minute 30 that South Plainfield cruise back and actually ties this game up, maybe even takes the lead. Really got to see the outcome of this possession for Perth Amboy. If I'm Coach Reed, I'm trying to get the ball with the ball's out of his hands.
And Lorenzo Fuscoletti gets the students ready. Wild pass, fight for it.
Jump ball.
Jump ball, Perth Amboy possession. Correct. No, they didn't call it jump. They said Darling touched out.
Interesting matchup here. South Plainfield's best defender, Jones, is on ball Hauser.
That's what you
So
want.
it's a big size disadvantage, though.
Talking to him. And Anderson tips it out of the air. They call what do they call? Whose ball is it? I don't know. Is it South Plainfield's ball? Yes, it is. And the student section finally getting into it.
That's a great play there from Anderson.
Darling is going to initiate the offense from the sideline near his own bench. As they go back to Jordan.
This is big here for South Plainfield.
Jones gets into the front court. Finds Betta cutting. Betta One-handed hook. No, but Baltheiser too tall for Jones to come down with the rebound.
But Amboy's going to play quick here.
South Plainfield needed a basket there.
Transition offense has been great all night.
Drives baseline.
Great defense there from Ben.
Manzueta knocks a three, and he takes all the momentum out. Bad pass. Darling and Jones both fighting. And a foul in South Plainfield. Isn't going to the line, but it's there.
Yeah, Manzueta almost looked like a soccer player. They're going
As
right
Kevin
for
Petty and Katie DeKine looking over as everybody is getting into it.
As I was saying, Manzueta looked like a soccer player over there. Went right for Jones' shins. Kind of knocked him on the floor. Called the foul. Great
Jones,
shit there.
what a move, one hop. Gets his own board and knocks it through. The lead is 3 with 44 left in the third quarter.
This is Jordan Jones' game.
Jordan Jones, how do you do?
Yeah, the crowd's really getting into it now.
This is why this is my favorite sport to watch. And he does it again. That's his foul. Oh, they call it foul.
You know what? That was a great play from Jones there. He just made a little too much contact there with Ballhauser. It might have been a little bit too good of an acting job from Ballhauser. I mean, he just collapsed on the floor. I mean, it was a hard hit, especially for a big guy.
That could have been his record 8th steal of the season. Jesus. And everybody's looking at me like I'm crazy. Am I too loud? This is just what I love. As Baltzer misses the first one.
Oh, wouldn't a three be crazy here?
If South Plainfield
goes down
they
court,
get a three,
hits a three right
I
before
might
the
peak
fourth.
so high in the audio, Braden's going to have to take his headset off. That's not a good thing. Baltzer, everybody getting into it. Oh, and the crowd gets loud too quick. They go to Anderson,
This is really
sneaky,
Ballhauser's
athletic,
corner.
track star. He's taking his time. Almost loses it. Trapped. Needs to get rid of it.
Oh, they might call a walk there.
And he throws it away. And South Plainfield calls a timeout. So they catch a break. 51-47, 13:05 left in the third quarter.
Did they get the timeout there before?
Yes.
Did they get it before
yes.
Ballhauser intercepted that?
Yeah.
They
Yes.
did? All right.
Yes.
That's big.
So, wow. Emotions.
Yeah, Anderson was getting locked up there. He really had nowhere to go. That's a great timeout there from Coach Greco. If I'm Coach Greco right here with the ball in his player's hands, I'm getting Jordan Jones to the rim every time.
This is awesome. I'm sorry, Braden, for your thing. This has been awesome all day. And I'm loving it. Sean's giving me the thumbs up. He's loving it, too. Everybody's loving it. I'm losing my voice over here, Spo. This is something else. Once down 21. Now it's only a 2-possession game here. That's nuts, Braden. What do you think?
This game has been lead changes after lead changes. I mean, it's been crazy so far. I'll give you that. Your emotions.
My emotions are running wild.
Well adjusted.
And this has been great. I don't know what to think. I'm losing my mind over here. I'm not going to be able to talk in class tomorrow. South Plainfield ball. My voice is completely gone. My throat is killing me on that. It is.
I think the big game changer here today was Perth Amboy allowing the kill shot to South Plainfield. If you guys are unfamiliar with the kill shot, anyone listening, it's basically when you go on a 10-0 run or more. And I think South Plainfield in the second half has went on a 10-0 run.
Amboy has not been able to land the knockout blow.
It's a mixture of great offense and defense.
South Plainfield can land a big blow here in this heavyweight bout. Jones is going to have the ball. He's going to set up. They're going to go to Betta. Betta's going to probably take the final shot. Baressa with 3. He needs to get one up. And they couldn't get a final shot off. I believe South Plainfield will have the ball. So, Brayden, we're not going to go to break. We're just going to talk for a little bit here. What do you think coming into this third quarter? Like, what do you think? Fourth, yeah.
I think South Plainfield's just doing the same thing they did in the second half. Whatever adjustments Coach Greco made at half, keep everything the same. Because the first half was sloppy. I mean, it really looked like the Hillside game, reminiscence of that game. Whatever Coach Greco said, and the coaching staff, everyone, it's been exceptional so far from South Plainfield in this second half, and I want to see this go.
It's been nuts. If the student section gets up and goes nuts, this might be something crazy. They need to get on their feet here just to get this thing pumping.
Yeah, they have not, for as loud as they've gotten this second half, they have not stood up at all. I mean, it's kind of disappointing, honestly. The team plays off the crowd's noise.
The team
I mean,
does.
at any level, especially college.
They need to be
You
a
see
sixth
arenas
man.
like Allen Fieldhouse in Kansas. I mean, you see
Cameron
those fans.
Indoor.
It's crazy.
Cameron Indoor.
Even local, 15 minutes away, the Rack for Rutgers. I mean, the players really love to play behind the fans. At the high school level, when you have so many people engaged in the game that is playing at the moment and people at a young age just loving basketball, I feel like the crowd has to get into it.
So,
Guys like Mike Anderson, Jordan Jones, I mean, they've been the energizer of this team so far tonight.
It
Will
is.
be for the season, and they're going to play behind this crowd.
it's Amboy's ball here, up by 4. So we said if South Plainfield wants a chance, they got to cut it to single digits, and they've already done that. So check that off the list.
Yeah, I mean, if Perth Amboy can somehow squeak out a win in such a hard-fought battle, it's going to have huge implications down the road. It's going to be one of the best games of the year. It's going to be a huge win for Perth Amboy coming in such a hostile environment as Anthony J. Katoya Gymnasium.
They're playing hot potato right now around the perimeter.
You know, with no shot clock in New Jersey, I think Perth Amboy is really going to try to slow the ball down this quarter.
And that's Jones's 8th steal, and it's staying this way as Wallace had some contact
As
there.
I was saying, you held a 21-point lead. Now it's down to 4. No shot clock in New Jersey. I think Perth Amboy just has to play keep away.
They're not going to.
They should try to.
As Jones has been the facilitator for this offense. Screen set down low. Jawala needs to get it out.
Yeah, Joel is struggling at the high post right now.
Jones doing what he does best, and he's getting to the line yet again.
These free throws are going to be huge.
He knocks both these down. It's a completely different ball game.
It's a 3-point game.
It's
Oh, no, 2-point game.
Yeah.
2-point game already.
So Jones going to the line. Foul charge to Leonardo Hernandez. He does get the first one. Feels no pressure. You feel this game, your heart starts to thud a little bit harder right now.
Jones now with 30 points. 31.
And he gets it. 31 points for the senior standout.
9 more from 40. That's an accomplishment. How many 40-point games do you see in high school? I mean, really.
Oh, damn.
Be all over the media after the game.
And a jump ball, and it's going to South Plainfield. So a chance to tie it and a chance to take the lead.
That's big. That is really big. Let Jordan Jones get to work here.
Are they going to let Jones go to work? The senior captain, Darling, has the ball. They go down to the big man, Baressa, who gets assaulted and lays it down. And the lead is now, there's no lead. It's tied, 51 all.
4 points now for Joala. Great focus there to stay there. He got double teamed. He got the ball right where he needed to be. Great job there from the sophomore.
Abreu trying to do a jelly. Can't. It's regained by Jones, and he's fouled.
Yeah, transition take foul there. You know, honestly, that's a smart play. South Plainfield had numbers. They had Wallace. They had Jones, 2 very athletic guys. I kind of like the foul there from Abreu. I really think it was a smart play.
Vaca coming back into the game for who? Coming in for Wallace. So you have a very close game here. It's 51-51. South Plainfield once down by big-time double digits. I think it was closer to 30 at one point. Not 30, but closer. 3 would knock the roof off this place. Jones carves his way to the cup with the spin. And yes, he does it again.
33 points now for the senior guard going to Rowan. It's a 2-point lead for the Tigers.
No, he gets nothing but rim. They're pushing. Jones, Vaca. Can't get it.
Oh, great rebound there from Joala.
Darling from the corner. Nylon! Darling takes the lead. Increases it, whatever it is. Big time 3 there from the senior captain. And the lead is now 4, 3, 5. It's 5, 55, 51 with 5:53 remaining.
I love that for Jaden Darling. He's been playing hard all night, offensively and defensively. He's had struggle
Big time.
trying to find the hoop tonight, but his first points of the night come in the clutch. You have 5:53 remaining in this game, and Darling hits that huge 3 to extend the lead to 5. I mean, come on, you have to love to see it.
Game's on the line. You know what they say. It's Jadar time as the senior captain comes up big. I think that's his first points of the season, too, when the team most needed it the most. That's why he was labeled captain at the start of the year. Captains do whatever the team needs, and they step up big when needed. So
yeah, he's a leader on and off the court. I mean,
he's
been putting in so much work with his team. He knows every guy. He knows what they can and cannot do. He really knows his team well. He knows his coaches well. His coaches know him well. Very coachable kid. Love to see that.
So everybody now kind of knows what it feels like. South Plainfield switched the tables. This Perth Amboys kind of feel this one slip away a little here. They were up by, I think, 25 at one point. Big time points. And now South Plainfield A took the lead. Big time three. We said a big time three changes the whole landscape of this game. And this is nuts.
It's an insane game so far. I mean, 21 points at one point. I mean, great effort from the Tigers. Now they have to hold the lead. There's just under 6 minutes remaining. But the way this game, the momentum so far this half, I think South Plainfield holds on.
Yeah, they got to. So
They're playing with so much energy right now. I mean, they're really playing behind the crowd and their players.
Pilato's going to start the offense from the sideline. He's going to go to Jadiel Manzueta, who's been quiet.
Yeah, Manzueta hasn't made a three since the first quarter. I really want to see him get going again. South Plainfield's pestering Perth Amboy's guards right now. Love what I see. Great hands.
South Plainfield took away the guard play, and Anderson will be charged with a foul. So, Manzueta gets a big-time three here. You got this game going even more crazy.
Yeah, I just want to point out, Micah Anderson's been everywhere tonight. I mean, he's only has 4 points, but on defense, he's been everywhere. He did this last game, too. He's going to be a key component for South Plainfield this year. And this kid has 2 more years. Micah Anderson.
Yeah. Sorry, I was coughing.
Great three-sport athlete.
So,
really athletic kid.
Manzueta trying to put the moves on Jones. Jones is going for his 9th steal of the day. They reset it with Pilato. Pilato going to control the offense. Manzueta, NBA three off the front of the rim. And here goes
that's the
Jones.
shot Coach Reed wanted. Oh.
Gets really lucky off Pilato.
Yeah, Jordan Jones caught a break there. I mean, he got really lucky that ball hit off of Paulino's hands.
And here comes Vaca.
See what South Plainfield does here. I think get the ball inside the Benna. Oh, it might got a violation. Nope.
Heat check for Jadar, and he's fouled. So he's going to the line shooting three.
You know what? They got the same. Darling got the same look again in the corner. They had the design three for him. He didn't hit it, but he gets 3 points. 3 chances at the line. The charity stripe, so let's see if he takes advantage of that.
Darling was a 66% free throw shooter last year. As the first one touches every part of the rim of the backboard, but he cannot get it to fall. So that is Baltenheiser's 4th foul.
South Plainfield shooting 62% so far from the line on the year. These free throws are going to come up big.
He gets the second one. So the lead is 6, so it's still a very close ball game. Lead stays at 6 as Balzer with his 4th foul needs to be careful now.
Just under 5 minutes remaining here in this thriller.
Jadiel Manzueta trap, gets out of it. Pilato to Susana.
The South Plainfield sending help on every guy. I mean, I love what I see. The top 4, they're sending Jawala, Benna, Wallace, and Darling at the top. 4 guys shuffling and shifting each way and forcing turnovers as I do there. The walk on Susanna.
And a traveling violation as Vaca comes back into the game. But look at all this. You think about all it's nuts. South Plainfield came out with a fire lit under them in the second half, and it's clearly showing with a 6-point lead.
You know, I also want to give credit to South Plainfield's defense as a whole. Perth Amboy averaged 64 points per game last year. They're right now at 51, and it looks unlikely they hit the 64 mark unless they go on some kind of run.
Jones can't get it that time, but Bennett gets the rebound, and he's going to the line. So, how many points? I think Amboy had closer to like 40 points. I think South Plainfield was only about like 13, 15 points in this half.
Yeah, it's been impressive stuff so far. I mean, you got to give credit to the players. I think you also got to give credit to the coaches here to still have belief in their guys. For the players to have belief in each other, and for them to fight through some hardships and battles.
As Bennett knocks down the first one. 58-51 is the score with 4:23 remaining.
You know, I want to shout out Brianne Paulino and Yandel Susanna tonight. They're both juniors. They didn't start last year. They come in tonight. They've had great impacts for this Panthers team, as we've seen so far tonight. Although Paulina's been quiet the second half. Susanna also very quiet the second half, but their first half efforts have somewhat kept Perth Amboy in this game still, even though they blew the lead. Oh, nice cut there from Benna.
Baseline, and he gets it in. South Plainfield taking a little more control. Lead is now 9 with 4 minutes remaining.
Yeah, great heads-up play there from Benna. 6 points now on the night. It's a 9-point lead now for the Tigers with 4 minutes left to play here.
Everybody getting into it. Manzueta needs to take over. NBA range 3, and it's knocked down.
Yeah, that's
from the senior guard.
That is exactly what the Panthers needed there. They needed a big 3, and why not give it to the guy who's already hit 3 of them already tonight?
Johnny L, cold-blooded, Manzueta.
Great trap here from the Panthers. Oh, way to find Darling.
And Darling underneath.
Great look there from Jones. Darling now with 6 points on the game so far, all coming in the fourth quarter. Talk about Mr. Clutch.
Big time.
If I'm Coach Reed, get Manzueta open for a 3. I don't care if he's contested. He's the main scoring option right now.
They drive baseline. Susanna can't get it, but he's going to the charity stripe for 2. So you look at all this. It's just coming down to this. This game could go down to the wire. The lead is 8. It probably will go down to the wire.
You know, I'm surprised Ballhauser hasn't had much of an impact this fourth quarter. I mean, third quarter he came out amazing. He scored mostly all the points for Perth Amboy, and they really haven't gotten the ball so far in the last 5 minutes.
It's very weird. He does have 4 fouls, though, so that could play to effect.
But, you know, he's still on the court.
It's
rare to draw offensive fouls, too. Susanna knocks down the first one.
So, Braden, has South Plainfield impressed you today?
They've impressed me for their fight. But I will say they cannot start off that bad all year because there are some teams that will catch them.
Woodbridge,
if they do that.
Woodbridge.
Yeah, Woodbridge. And if they get into the tournament, when they get into the tournament, teams like Colonia, you can't do that early against Colonia.
They probably
won't
won't see
it's so
Colonia.
early in the season, learning experiences from here.
They won't see
Coach
Colonia
Greco and his
till
staff
later.
know what they're doing.
That's for sure.
Having trouble inbounding it. There's the ball to Ballhauser.
Balls all over the place. And Balzer is going to the line yet again.
That's a hard fall there.
You can hear from all up here. Is he okay? And he's getting up. Big time fall. That one looked like it hurt.
His head hit the floor hard. He's back up, though. That's a scary fall.
Yeah. Greco called his team over. So, Coach Reed really did turn this thing around in his 3rd year. Donald Reed did turn it around big time. There's no denying that. He turned it around for this Perth Amboy program big time.
And you know what? He could be the coach to bring a championship back home to Perth Amboy for the first time since 1994.
94. I thought it was 93. It was.
Actually, 1993. My mistake there.
They used to run the GMC, like big time.
Oh, yeah, they were a great team. And maybe Coach Reed could bring them back to the promised land.
It's certainly showing against a newer GMC powerhouse. They are a newer GMC powerhouse in South Plainfield.
Yeah, they could really be imperious to the other teams in the GMC with this squad. I really like what I've seen from them so far tonight. They just have to fix up the second half sloppiness. Again, like I said, though, for South Plainfield, learning experience. You have a lot more games this year.
First one. So here they go.
Perth Amboy Saturday, we play North Brunswick at home. And then they'll play Immaculata Private School. Interesting game. And then you have a good matchup against Woodbridge on January 2nd right after the break. And then straight GMC games for there. They have 4 straight home games.
What about South Plainfield?
South Plainfield.
South Plainfield looking for a little hut on offense, and it's staying with the Tigers as it is only now a 6-point lead with 2:52 remaining. Student section now on their feet.
Yeah, everyone's against the railing. Finally into the game.
Now Jones looking
2:50 remaining.
Close the door here.
6-point lead for the Tigers. What a swing of a game. Oh, nice look again.
And he can't get it to fall, just a little too much on it.
Yeah, Bennett has great court vision as a forward. Forward/guard, whatever you want to call him. Great size, though. I mean, he's really been finding the open guy in the cuts all night.
Polano looking to make a difference. Can't leave him open. And they pay. The bank is open. Cash deposits
Yeah,
for 3
Manzueta,
points.
5th 3 on the game so far tonight. 17 points, and he cuts the lead down to now 3.
Tipped away, Darling. 3-ball. Nylon! It's back to 6.
What a night for Jaden Darling this second half. Actually, this fourth quarter. 11 points so far this quarter. You love to see it. Such a hard-working kid. Well-deserved.
Are they going to trade threes?
Oh, great hands there.
Here goes Wallace.
Great touch there from Wallace.
And Coach Reed's helped to speed it up. The lead is back to 8.
I almost thought Wallace was going to dunk it there, but you know what? He took the smart approach. He took the hop step, laid it in. Now it's now an 8-point lead with 1:30 remaining. Once South Plainfield gets the ball back, if Perth Amboy doesn't score, it's going to be foul. All fouls from here.
It's getting nuts in here. And Perth Amboy calls a timeout as the students make some.
You know what's been big this quarter? The veterans on this team, Jordan Jones, Jaden Darling especially, and David Wallace coming in, getting keen points in the fourth quarter when you really need it. I mean, you can't expect guys who are really on like Bena and Vaca. Obviously, they're amazing players, but it's going to be tough for them with little varsity experience to come in and make big plays and big moments. But you know what? You have guys like Jones, Darling, and Wallace who are meant to make these big plays, who are meant to be the leaders of this team and rally with everyone behind them. Great job here.
You know who's getting the ball for Perth Amboy, right? Everybody in the whole gym knows. Manzueta can easily.
Yeah, but his game's been so one-dimensional tonight. He's only been shooting threes. I mean, we haven't really seen him get to the rim or anything, but if I'm coaching, I'm trying to get the ball to ball hauser at the high post, maybe draw 2 or 3 guys, set a screen at the top of the key, get Manzueta open. Just let him get a shot up. Makes it or misses it. That's what you want right now. You want him to get the ball. It's the only real solution here.
Doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah, it's an 8-point game. I mean, that cuts it down to 5. You have a minute 30. The charity strip's not a guarantee all the time. I mean, South Plainfield's looking fairly well. I believe now they're probably up to a clip of 70% of the year. Pretty good so far tonight. 62% last game. We don't see. I think Coach Greg was expecting the ball, though, to go into his hands.
Everybody is now standing up. This place will live up to the hype as one of the toughest places to play in the conference. This last minute 26. 67-59, 8-point lead for the Tigers. Not over at all.
Not at all.
A 3 and it's a 5-point lead for South Plainfield. Wallace is guarding Manzueta heavily.
Yeah, Anderson out here now for defensive
They're going
purposes.
to trap him underneath Abreu. And they call a block. And the ball is going to stay. And it's going to the line. And nobody likes that.
Yeah, and the fans are booing the refs here.
So Perth Amboy with a little bit of life. That charge could have turned this whole game around. That was called charge and been over. You know that, right?
Yeah.
So the block gives Perth Amboy a little bit of life. Manzueta's
they had
open in the
Manzueta
corner.
open in the corner.
And Wallace
Sloppy pass
steals it.
there.
Sloppy. And South Plainfield calls a timeout.
Oh,
with 1:11
Manzueta was
remaining.
calling for the ball in the corner there. They had him open. South Plainfield defenders were not looking, not paying attention there. No weak side help there either. That really could have been deadly.
So, Braden, what are you thinking right here for your South Plainfield?
If I'm Coach Grego, I'm doing everything I can to get the ball in the Joneses or Darling's hands. 2 of your better free throw shooters, and just let them work for there. I mean, in this situation, no shot clock, but Amboy is fouling no matter what. And if I'm Coach Grego, I'm expecting the ball to go in 1 or 2 veteran guards' hands. What do you think, Ryan?
Yeah, I agree with you. You got to get it to your veteran players. Amboy's going to do that. South Plainfield's going to do that. This game, we can get some free basketball. You know that. But just South Plainfield's ability to come back after being down against a very great Perth Amboy team. Their record from last year completely switched. This team is A, going to be a force to be reckoned with in the GMC, and B, will be in the sectional playoffs for the first time in I don't know how many years.
Yeah, it's an 8-point lead for the Tigers. I mean, hopefully nothing goes wrong here. We have 1:11 remaining. 1-1-1. Fourth quarter. Everybody on their feet in the crowd. South Plainfield's running out with Jones, Darling, Bena, Jawala, and Wallace. Perth Amboy going out with Susanna, Balthauser, Manzueta, Paulino, and Hernandez. Hernandez still scoreless on the night.
67-59, 1:11 remaining. Darling inbounds it to Baressa. They're going to get it to Jones.
Not Hernandez.
Their best free throw
Abreu.
shooter. Ball's loose, and a travel called on Jones. So Perth Amboy.
And that's the last thing South Plainfield wanted there. That was great ball pressure there from Perth Amboy. They caroused Jones all over right there at the half court, and that's not good.
Anderson back in. Great
Especially
defender.
Perth Amboy hits a three here.
We're going to have Anderson on Manzueta.
You got to get the ball in Manzueta's hands, get him an open look.
It is in his hands. He's going to try to do something with it. Screen set.
Yeah.
Polanco.
Anderson all over him.
Oh, off Foster's face, and it's going to Jones. Darling. No foul.
Oh, great
call.
steal.
They're pushing the pace, and a foul on Jones.
That was great hands there from Manzueta. I mean, it almost looked like Darling was having an open layup. Manzueta slapped the ball right out of Darling's hands. Could have been a foul. It looked clean from our angle, though. So now Manzueta, the pure shooter on this team, will go to the line. He's hit one tonight, 1 for 2 at the line. 40 seconds remaining, still an 8-point game here. And Anthony J. Katoya Gymnasium. Let's see.
86 free throw.
The senior guard could do
last
here.
year. 86%. Manzueta gets the first one. So the lead is 7. 94 remaining.
South Plainfield going with a lengthier lineup here with Jawala Walls and Ben out there. Hopefully they're going to grab a board here. They got Darling down court.
Manzueta gets it. So the lead is 6 with 40 seconds remaining.
They're going to foul here.
We're looking to. They can't get it in correctly. And a foul called.
On Perth Amboy.
On Perth Amboy, yeah. Looking for the number 3. So Pugliano, that's his 3rd. That is their 5th team foul. So South Plainfield is shooting. It's Darling.
You got the senior out of the line. 1 for 3 on the night so far from the line. That's
Darling.
big.
First one.
Big free throw there.
Lead is now 7. South Plainfield surpassed their average points per game last year.
Darling hits a double-digit mark with 10 points now, all coming in the 4th quarter.
South Plainfield can surpass their average points per game. If they make this, they will. And they do surpass their average points per game in wins last year and average points per game. Lead is 8. Time of the essence for the Panthers. They need a 3. 28 seconds.
Oh, nice rebound.
Foul on the floor on Anderson.
That was such an athletic play there from Ball Hauser. He jumped right over Anderson, put it right back up, but it looks like they're going to send him to the line. There's going to be no N1.
No, so that hurts you.
8-point lead still for the Tigers with 24 seconds remaining here in the crunch time. Big free throws here from the big man.
First
Senior.
one is good. Crowd does not get to him there. So this is just been nuts.
First points of the floor. Ball Hauser shooting a second.
And he gets both.
Nice free throws there, especially with the crowd into it. Always tough to do that.
69-63.
And Perth Amboy has to foul here.
22 seconds. They're going to foul better? What's Amboy doing? They need a foul.
They have to foul here.
What
are they doing?
Messes up.
What do they do?
And Baressa travels.
Wow.
13 seconds. This thing is far from over. Far from over.
Yeah, Coach Reed there. Coach Greco's playing chess. Coach Reed's playing checkers there. Surprised he didn't send his players to foul there, especially down by 6 with that would at least shoot 7 seconds off the clock. At least, right? Ten seconds remaining.
They need a shot. I don't know what they're doing. Cross, shimmy, shake. They need a 3. No! And South Plainfield survives the comeback, and the 8th-ranked Tigers get it done here at home. 2-0 on the year, down 21 points, and it all comes from Jordan Jones with how much?
33 points.
And wow, what a way to turn the tables. This rocks everything for South Plainfield. You think about it this way, now big momentum. You come back in a game like this, and everybody's loving it. They come back, Once down over 20 points, they win by 6, looked impressive the whole second half, looked way better than they did in that Hillside game, and they put their most points together in a game in, I think, 2 years.
Yeah, my player of the game goes to Jordan Jones. 33 points, a career high, 7 steals on the night. I mean, that's just impressive defensive stuff and offensive stuff. What else do you want out of the senior guard, the rowing commit?
I don't know, but you got to look at Jaden Darling, too. How many points did he have?
He had 11.
11 points, makes a big-time 3, and makes some big-time 2s cut into the basket. For South Plainfield on the defensive end, looked very shaky to start, but they come up big when it really matters.
What's even more impressive is all those points came in the fourth quarter. All of them from Jaden Darling.
We said it, big-time players step up in big moments. Andrew Betta came in, did it in the fourth. Even without one of their best defenders, South Plainfield in the second half, AJ Perales. For Perth Amboy, they have to take this loss with a grain of salt. They come in here, put up a great fight, but it just slips out of their fingers.
Yeah, if I'm coaching, I'm proud of my players. I mean, you came into a hostile environment like Anthony J., Cotoy Gymnasium. Lots of history here in South Plainfield. Great basketball program for years, especially under Coach Greco. And you have, I mean, you're going to be upset. You had a 21-point lead at one point. You blew it. It's whatever. You put it behind you. It's a long season. There's a lot more games to go to. This isn't a playoff game. This isn't a GMC game. This isn't a sectional game.
This is a GMC game.
Well, like a playoff, like a GMC tournament game, obviously.
This is still a divisional game.
Yeah, tournament game. So, I mean, the implications are there. This will affect seeding. This will affect how the season goes. But they can see each other again. And Perth Amboy is going to have a chip on their shoulder, and they're going to want everything back that they lost tonight.
So, Braden Tankowitz, Ryan Risk, happy holidays to everybody out there. We'll be back after New Year.